Hello Chessmood family, hello Anan. White Monday continues, Jim Avatik here is with you. And now I'm going to analyze one of our members' game. Anan, he's playing with black pieces. E4, E6, your opponent played bishop b5, very strange moves. Absolutely no reason for this. You can play a6 and b5, c5 and go attack his bishop and gain the center, everything. Like d3, d5 you can go, and immediately his bishops gain problems. Bishop f5, you can also here play queen g5 move. Now suddenly bishop on b5 is hanging, g2 pawn is hanging, and the only moves that he should do is bishop going to bishop f1 back. So bishop b5, very strange move. You play knight f6, you just play a6 move. Knight f6, knight c3 is played, bishop c5. This is not a good move because after bishop c5 he can play d4, and with tempo he gained the center, and you lose the tempo in the opening, which is very important to bring your pieces in the game as fast as possible. But if after d4 you let your opponent not just take the center, but also this is he doing with tempo. So bishop c5 not a good one, a6 is better. a6, now if bishop a4 he will lose a pawn, b5, b3, b4, and after knight goes somewhere, taking the pawn. So easy. If a6, bishop b2, then you go d5 and fight for center too. Later you will develop your pieces. Bishop c5 was played, knight f3, and d4 was stronger. Knight f3 is played, castle. Again, it's better to play a6, and with same things with bishop a4, b5, and b4, taking your opponent pawn. And if after a6, bishop e2, then d5, and everything is fine. After knight f3, castle you played again. With this move you let your opponent play d4, after which he totally dominates the center and he has advantage. So castle, d3, h6, h3, a6 finally, bishop a4, b5, bishop b3, bishop b7, castle, d5 is played. It's also possible here d6 move, and the next move try to play e5. The thing here, after d5 you close here your bishop on b7. And you are getting some French structure. e5, knight f7, d4, bishop e7, knight e2, c5, c3. It looks like it's typical French, but here there are some problems for us, because bishop on b7 is placed very bad. After somewhere bishop c2, his bishop is very strong. And another very bad thing here for us is that our pawn on h6. So for opponent it's going to be much easier to attack our king when the pawn is when our pawn is on h6. So in the game continued, knight c6, bishop c2. Here you did f5, very dangerous move for you. Much better here it would be an idea. Now white want to play queen d3. And here immediately we see one of the problems of this h6 pawn, because g6 we cannot play, bishop h6 will be happened. However, after bishop c2 I believe that your strongest move here would be rook e8. With idea queen d3, knight f8. Knight on f8 came here and protect your king. Somewhere you can play knight g6, but better to stop here just on f8. It's protecting your king. However, even here white has better position. He can play queen e3. Next move queen f4, then maybe queen g4, knight g3, knight h8, knight h5. So some dangerous attack there is coming on your king. But anyway, rook e8 was the best chance here. Bishop e2, f5 is played. This is very dangerous because after knight f4, e6 pawn is hanging, and the only way for us is to protect it is playing king f7. But now this position is almost lost. After g4 move, white can immediately start the attack. Oops, sorry, something is hanging on my computer. Just a second. Okay, so it's back. g4 move. Now white crushing here everything. g4 is not possible because not just bishop g6 is crushing now, bishop g6 and knight e6. But immediately is also possible queen d3 move. Now queen g6 is coming, and if you take this knight, then queen g6 check with checkmate here with bishop g6. And this position is very dangerous after g4. You should play your g6, but then gf5. Gf5, of course, you cannot take with ef because e6 is coming now, so g5, g5, but now the just knight goes somewhere and the position is lost here because of upcoming queen h5 checkmate. I checked here, it's even stronger here, immediately sacrifice like knight h4. Knight is also joining the attack, and if you take this knight, queen h5 check, and everything is finished. If king e7, he can also take this, bishop with check, and attack continues. And if you don't give this bishop and play king g7, then queen g6 check, king h8 check, and some simple move king h2, rook g1 is coming, and king is alone against this queen, rook, knight, another bishop can join the attack, and here no protection against checkmate. So after g4, g6, take, knight h4, yeah, attack is very dangerous, and here is lost for you. So g4 move was winning for him immediately. He played rook e1. You played g5, is still very dangerous. The position of your king is very dangerous, and you should play g6 and start to make him position of king more solid. Next move it can be even some move like rook g8, knight f8. Now I want to bring knight to come and protect this king on f7, and after that only somewhere you can think about somewhere to play g5. But immediately g5 is very dangerous for you. Now he could play the same move knight h4 as in the previous position, and again if you take one of these knights, no matter which one, again check, check, and here as he take everything here, you can check, like check, coming here, oh, queen h6 checkmate is coming, bishop e6 checkmate is coming, and despite of the fact that it's already 3 pawns against piece, also now very soon we will get checkmate here. So knight h4 move was winning immediately here. The same is after taking another knight, queen h5 with similar idea. After g5, knight g5 was also winning. Knight g5, bishop g5, queen h5 check. Just queen is coming and it's finished for us. Some king e7, yeah, the only way. Otherwise, if here the same thing will happen, it will be check. Then we will take here knight e6, and if we go here king e7, it's possible check, and maybe some simple move like f4. Attacking here, next move anyway, knight checks are coming, and if we go back, knight h4 check, and same thing, check, 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 take, and 4 pawn, and our king is under checkmate. So before playing this g5, it's very dangerous. Knight goes somewhere here, and queen h5 check, and it's lost. Knight d2, knight h2, knight g5, knight h4. All moves are winning here. g6, you should make your position of king more solid. And let's continue. g5 is played. Knight d5, take, e6 check. King g6 is king g7 is much stronger. After king g6, you are going on this pin, and it's in many positions. It will be very bad for you. For example, as we will see now, take, we can play here, for example, h4. Attacking here, opening your king. He played knight e5 move. I will come back to this h4 move soon. Played knight e5 move, very not logical move. When he has strong attack here on your king, black is the one who should try to change pieces as much as possible. And with knight e5 move, white themselves are changing the knights, which is not good. So he could play here h4. The difference here is that, for example, g4, now he can play knight e5 move. Yeah, again he is changing the knight, but here everything is concrete. The thing here is that after knight e5, rook e5, he changed, but now queen g4 check is coming now. And as you have played bishop d6 when the pawn was on g4, now it's impossible because queen g4 check, and here this is pin. This is why I didn't like your king g6 move. It's much better here to stay king g7 far away from this powerful bishop on c2. Yeah, and h4, g4, knight e5, rook e5. If you play h5, protecting this g4, then queen d2 move, yes. And now queen h6 is coming and checkmating you, and you cannot play rook h8, of course, bishop f5 will hang. So h4 it would be much stronger for him and continue the attack here. Knight e5 is not logical move, he's changing the pieces. Knight e5, bishop d6 is played, he just gained a pawn, it's okay. Bishop f5, bishop queen e7, bishop c7, fine, you want to play queen d6, and now he do a wrong move, queen c2 he played, queen f3 should be played, queen f3, queen d6, and queen g2, protecting his king, or some rook e1 even, because after queen h2, king f1, there is no checkmate, there is nothing, and now he is attacking here with rook e7 move. So queen f3, it should be played. He played queen c2. Queen is going far from his king, and queen d6, yeah, it's coming, queen d6. Now queen is going h2, and everything gonna be very dangerous for white. So he played f4, fine. Take, f3, very good move, Anand, good, we are opening this. f3, rook f3, queen h2, king f1. Here in the game, he played rook e8, look like very logical, checkmate is coming now, but he has this bishop h6, very strong move which he has done, bishop h6, queen c1 move, and now king g7 is not possible because after queen g5 here will be checkmate, and the only move there was bishop f4 as you have played, but after queen f4 the ending is lost. The last moments where I will stop here in this game is this. Here I should go do this everything with rook e8 with checks, because you have not time here to do this rook e8 without checks because of bishop h6 move. After king f1 you could play queen h1 check, first check. If king f2, queen h2 check. Now whenever king goes on this open lines, then rook e8 will come with check. This is totally different story. And if queen h1, king e2 immediately, again, can be queen g2 check at first, queen g2 check, rook f2, then rook e8 check. Bishop e3 and queen h3 check, protecting here h6, you cannot take, and it's very good for you. So it was the last mistake when you played rook e8, you could do this everything with check. So going back, and when you play opening, try to fight for the center anyway. Soon it will be published already. We are working on a big project now with our GM team. We are creating a big video course where we will cover all the openings for white and black, and after that you will not have problems what to do in the openings. However, before that, next 1 month, you play whatever you do, just fight for center and avoid such a move like bishop c5 when opponent can play d4, gain the center, and do it with tempo. So that's all. Thank you. If you have any question, I would love to see them and answer. Ciao.